Alright, so we're going to take a look at a very special collection on the Nintendo Switch, the Atari 50th anniversary celebration, published by Atari Interactive and developed by Digital Clips. This review code was provided to me courtesy of Digital Clips. I want to personally thank Mike for the opportunity for this awesome collection. I'm a huge fan of the Atari 2600, and this collection is pretty amazing. And I'm a huge fan of Atari in general. And Digital Clips did an amazing job with this collection. It really showcases just kind of the how it all came about, really. So you've got the arcade origins. You've got the birth of the console, highs and lows for Atari, down to PC. So when Atari went into the PC market, and the 1990s and beyond that. And if you come into each one of these, you'll be able to explore the history of Atari. You'll be able to watch videos documenting their rise to where they are now, and it's pretty amazing. The amount of information here is awesome, and if you see a game in this list, you can just jump right into the game and play it, which is kind of cool. So, like, if you come over here to right here, like Quadrank, for example, you can hit X and jump right into the game. Zero load, just boom, you're in the game. But it's just so awesome to see the history of how they came about. So if I wanted to, I can go ahead and, for instance, I can hit the A button and I can zoom in on these pictures and check them out. It's pretty neat. And if I wanted to, say, come back over here and I wanted to, let's say I wanted to watch the Finding the First Computer Space. So this is a game, and it's gonna load right into this video. It's pretty cool. So Jerry, just up there. I mean, I love the clarity of the video. It's just awesome. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop that. That's enough of that. But you see just how awesome, like, historically, this series, this collection is. It really celebrates Atari in a very great way. If I can come down here to the birth of the console again, just telling you all about how the Atari 2600 came about. Talking about the joysticks and the paddle, and then the various games that came out. It's just really neat. Again, highs and lows. So this will give you an idea of where they really struck gold, and then some not so great titles that have came out as a result. So I'm going to go and jump right into the games here, and I can hit the Y button. It goes right into the library. Now, you can sort the games based on title, recently played, sort by year, sort by platform. I prefer by platform. And you can skip forward between the different consoles, which I think is kind of cool, with the ZL and ZR buttons. So it focuses on a couple of Reimagined titles. So you got like Haunted Houses, you got Neo Breakout, you got Quadrank, a Reimagined Sword Quest, Touch Me, which is a handheld version of Simon, Vector Sector, Heroes Revenge Enhanced, and then you can move on to the arcade games. It's even got a couple prototypes in here. So AKR is a arcade prototype. I actually really like this game. I got Asteroids Deluxe, Black Widow, Breakout, Centipede, Cloak and Dagger, Crystal Castles, great game. Fire Truck, Food Fight, Gravatar, iRobot, Liberator, Lunar Lander, Major Havoc, Maze Invaders, Millipede, Missile Command, Pong, Quantum, Space Duel, Sprint 8, Super Breakout, Tempest, Warlords, and you move into the Atari 2600 games. Now, you've noticed some of these confidential ones here. So, these confidential ones, if I hit on one of them, it'll give you a clue as to how to unlock it. A dead end hides a secret room in Graves Academy. To find its treasure, pass the test, it's elementary. So these riddles, I believe, as well as Indie Gamer Chick believes, that these are in relation to the Reimagined titles. The walls again come crashing down. Disorder of the One. When that game's special board is cleared, your secret task is done. So yeah, I'm assuming that this would be a riddle or a hint to get so far through Neo Breakout, for example. And here's another one. A prototype comes out to play upon the fields of war. To find it reimagined tanks, what are you waiting for? I'm assuming with this one, and I'm actually going to test it here. I think that you can unlock that by coming over here to the Reimagined, coming over to Quadra Tank, and I'm actually going to play it and see if this works. So I'm going to go ahead and see if this works. I'm going to press B, or not. So I'm going to press B to join. Okay, apparently, can I not, let's see. Well, there's 2 players. Can I not get, there's 3 players. Oh, okay. So it has to be 1 pair of Joy-Cons. So luckily I do have another controller, so let me go ahead and grab that. Okay, so we got 4 controllers. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and just do accept. Okay. So I got 4 players going. And I wonder if I'm actually gonna go ahead and just try to kill them all. And see if this unlocks. I wonder if you really have to wait the 4 minutes. Now this game's kind of cool. I'll just go over this game real quick while we're trying to unlock this. So this is a reimagined take on combat, which is a really awesome game. Much better with the reimagined game than the original, but still a decent game. Okay, so we're gonna go and wait the 4 minutes. Okay, score reached. Okay, so let's see if that was enough to unlock it. I doubt it was. But let's see. So that would have been... Oh, it's not that one. It's not that one, it's this one. Huh. Okay, so that wasn't... I'm not sure... Not sure how to have done that. That's... Okay, that's interesting. I thought that was going to be it, but apparently not. So, I mean, as you can see, it just spans a ton of consoles. 2600, you got 5200, Millipede, Missile Command, Star Raiders, Super Breakout, and then moves to the 7800 with Centipede, Dark Chambers, Fatal Run, Ninja Golf, Scrapyard Dog, and then goes into the Atari Lynx. Again, Scrapyard Dog, Beach Volleyball, Asteroids, Super Asteroids, Turbo Sub, and then goes and gives you some even some Atari 800 computer games. We got Food Fight, Caverns of Mars, Bounty Bob Strikes Back, Miner 2049er, Yoomp, and then moves into Atari Jaguar with Cybermorph, Evolution of Dino Dudes, Fight for Life, Missile Command 3D, Ruiner Pinball, Tempest 2000, Trevor McFur, and the Crescent Galaxy. So it's kind of cool. You get both launch titles for the console with Cybermorph and Trevor McFur. So it gives you a nice smattering of different games for the various consoles, and it's really again a great collection, a really good celebration of what Atari has started out as and has become. Now, I do not agree with the fact that they've given you some of the same games for the different platforms. So like Scrap Your Dog is here twice. I think Food Fight's here twice in the arcade, as well as the hander. Now, I mean, the arcade versus console or computer, I can see that, but I don't agree with having the Lynx version of Scrap Your Dog along with, say, the 7800 version. But it's still pretty neat to see. And again, Basket Pearl twice, really. I don't see the point of that, but it is what it is, right? So Centipede, so you can come into anyways games and you just start playing. Now, what's cool with the console games is that at any point, and again, these are really great games. They did really good with the emulation, I think. I haven't seen any issues with any of these games. No zero slowdown, no tearing. I mean, they did a really great job with this collection. An amazing job. Now, if I wanted to hit the minus button here, I can go into the options here. So you can save the game at any point. You can load the game at any point. You can go to the instruction manual if you wanted to look at the instruction manual while you play the game. You can go to controls. You can do screen mode. You can do original, full, or wide. You can do a TV filter if you want a TV filter. You can do a border. So a couple of different options. Now, one thing I don't care for is the fact that you only have one save slot per game with these games that offer the save states. Now, I can understand why, I guess, given the fact that they're Atari games. There's not going to be much reason to have multiple save states. But I think that would have been nice, in case you wanted to get so far into the game and then come back to it at a different point. But again, these are great titles. Let's go ahead and take a look at. Let's do Runner Pinball here for Jaguar. Okay, we're gonna do Ruiner. And here we got Ruiner Pinball. Pretty decent pinball game for the Jaguar. Yeah, that's enough of that. I do like that you can change the controls at any point, which I definitely appreciate. In fact, oh, okay, apparently you can use the D-pad. I was unaware. Okay, because I did think the controls with the A button being the right flipper and the left Analog stick going left is the left flipper. I thought was kind of weird. But I didn't know you could have used the D-pad. So let's go ahead and boot up Club Drive again on the Jaguar. Not a whole lot in the way of loading, which is nice. And again, this game plays really, really well. Okay. I mean, the way of like it doesn't slow down or anything like that. Oh, there we go. I found the wrong button. Again, zero slowdown, plays really, really good as far as like emulation goes. Okay, that's enough of that. That's gonna make me not feel too well. Alright, let's Club Drive. I do really like Atari cards. I thought that was kind of a cool game. The Jaguar. Kind of reminds me of like the original Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. Oh, that's right. Okay, here we go. Play as the chicken. Whoa, wrong button. So yeah, definitely a great game. Again, zero slowdown, plays very well. The emulation they did the emulation spot on. I'm kind of curious to see if that means we're going to end up getting more Jaguar games. I think it'd be kind of cool to see that. Maybe have them be on the eShop as like in a wrapper, kind of like they do with some of the NES titles. That'd be kind of neat. But I mean, even if we don't, this is a great collection of games here for the Jaguar as well as other systems. Now let's take a look at the prototype arcade game that I really enjoyed. So we're gonna go back here to arcade. Oop. And we're going to go ahead and check out, it's back over here, Aka R. This is a fun game. Can't understand this never came out, but I'm glad we have it here. Oops, wrong button. Alright, so this is a pretty cool game. So the idea is to defend yourself against the oncoming enemies. Now, when I first started playing this game, I immediately thought of the game Star Castle. If anybody's ever played that, that's what this game reminded me of completely. And maybe that's part of the reason why it didn't come out. But you defend your little base here, and then you zoom in and you try to take on the enemies that try to attack your little turret here. And you can zoom in and out at any point, which is kind of neat. But yeah, just defend your little base here. Zoom in and try to kill all the enemies that you didn't get before. Pretty awesome little arcade game. Definitely a lot of fun to be had there. Again, really glad that we have prototypes that never made it out. I think it's kind of a neat little thing to add here. Now these are really kind of interesting. These Reimagined titles, like Haunted Houses. Now I think they included Haunted House here. Let me see if it's in here, because I guess if it is, I want to show you. Yeah, it is. Okay, I want to show you guys the difference between this and the reimagined version. So this is Haunted House. So you go around clicking the items, and you go floor to floor, and just try to navigate your way through this haunted house, like maze always trying to avoid enemies. Pretty, pretty basic, right? I mean, pretty basic concept. Now, come over here to the Reimagined title, and it's like night and day. Haunted houses. This is a 2022 release, so this just came out. Way different. It's now become a 3D game. How cool is that? A full 3D game. It's pretty awesome. It says teaching the controls. Really, really neat. Again, same concept. So pretty cool, honestly. I think that there is a means to unlock one of those conventional games with. Oops, let me go ahead and. Oh, cool! You have to do different game modes. That's cool. I didn't notice that. That's neat. But yeah, I think one of those allows you to unlock one of the confidential games, one of the hidden unlockables. And then you got things like Touch Me, which that was kind of interesting. So it's just pretty much a game of Simon. You just have to match the button combinations. Oops, hit the wrong button. But I mean, you get the idea. But yeah, I mean, I didn't go through every game, but there's a lot of games here. I mean, there's like I think it's like 103, 104 games, something like that. So there's a ton of games here. So I'm not going to go through all of them, and we're already at 24 minutes. I just want to give you an idea of overall feel for the collection. And if you love Atari, pick this collection up. This is an amazing collection. They did a lot of things right with this. And it's a great collection. The only thing that I don't like again is the only one save slot per game, and the fact they have some duplications when it comes to the Atari links and the Atari 2600, 700, things like that. So that much I don't really care for, but it's not a deal breaker for this collection. If you like Atari, if you love Atari as much as I do, give this collection a try on any platform you're gonna buy it on. You can buy it on Xbox One, PS4, Switch, Steam. Digital Clips did a great job of celebrating Atari, and it's just a great collection. And that'll do it here. I want to thank Mike again from Digital Clips for the opportunity. This is a beautiful collection, amazing collection. Highly recommend this. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.